What is up, everyone? Welcome back to an Not So Serious channel. I'm your host, OG Feliciano. With me, as always, is apparently my cat who wants to be in the video again.
Wow, Bowie doesn't skip a beat.
He does
Literally, once
not. He hears me go, "What's up, everyone?" He's like, "I bet I'm gonna be part of this shit." Okay,
we need more
there you
Bowie
go.
content.
All right,
once
so
we
with me,
start, yeah.
Oh, I just smacked my mic. I'm sorry. With me, as always, is Luis Jimenez and Luis Serrano, and my cat now. Bowie, say hi to the people.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
On this episode of Aftershow, for the record, yes, this is Aftershow. We're going to be talking about the 4th episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, The World is Watching. Boy, what an episode. What an episode. Dude, oh my God, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was amazing. That was amazing. I love it. I don't have any words. Anyways, we're gonna go straight ahead with a quick summary from our boy Louis. Give us a quick summary.
All right, quick summary of this episode. You get a lot of character development for a good amount of characters, especially Mr. John Walker, who is just cracked at this point. Like, he's trying to be this man that he's not, and he just has no patience. And Sam, Bucky, and Zemo, like, it's just the weirdest pair. And Zemo's just this little cocky prick that's just like, hey, I know more than you, but I'm gonna be an asshole about it and not tell you shit. And then when when fucking Walker gets involved, he's just like, all right, you know what? Doing shit my way, not your way. Even though I don't know what I'm doing at the time, but we're gonna do it that ending.
It's like what you said in the last episode of Aftershow. Like he flaunts the shield like with privilege.
Oh, dude, it's and then even here, like me and Luz were talking about this, how like he tries to talk to the Dora Milaje with this like charisma, like, hey, I'm kind of a big deal, and they're like, we don't fucking care.
I love how they take the shield at one point.
God,
but let's not let's finish the summary. I'm sorry, you just
to finish up the summary, like, oh man, like Sam, like this episode and show overall has just shown the yin and the yang of how wrong and worse Walker has become with the shield. But more and more in each episode, you just see like, yo, Sam is the right person to have that shield. And you see that here in this episode when he talks with Carly. And that scene is so good. And you're just like, man, carry the shield. You deserve it.
Yeah, but you can look at and to finish the summary up, we're gonna you all know what happened at the end, so we're not even gonna talk. We'll talk about that soon.
Oh,
but
yeah,
Bowie, you're taking Bowie, my mic. Jesus.
Bowie, attaboy.
Wow. Easy there, man. Wow, he really wants to be part of the show.
Yep.
So it's funny how you say, "Oh, Sam wield the shield." You can even go, and go straight into like the whole theme of this show. It's like, should the shield really be carried by anyone at this point? Should anyone try to take this ensemble again and just the age of heroes is kind of gone at this point.
It's almost vigilante type of thing. It's almost like a Batman-esque thing. Was like, who's this vigilante?
Yeah, we don't need you. We don't need you. Look, we're doing our work. It's interesting. So now we're gonna jump into theories, and I'm gonna bounce things here and there. First thing that caught my eye, dude, that first scene, seeing like Bucky with the Dora Milaje, with Ayo and in Wakanda being healed, that was powerful.
I was not expecting the show to have
start that way.
No, just the show in general, because the premise of it was just, but Bucky and Sam, we're gonna save crime, and then
that's what I love.
A Wakanda reference, and even just like the setting again, giving you 6 years before and giving you como que, I guess, the cleanse of Bucky in that scene. Aunque fue corto, que me encanta, because
that's what you needed to see. Exacto. And it was beautiful. I shed a tear. I love how Ayo also was emotional because of how much they were working, and you could tell just top. like Sebastian Stan's acting is amazing. That scene was so powerful.
To even point the point even further, this is coming from the suspected guy that killed their king.
I mean, they knew he didn't.
I understand. However, es como que, tú sabes, tenían esa perspectiva antes. Tuvieron que cambiarla después, como que, como que hey, I'm sorry that I was so quick. My judgment was quick, and I was.
I guess you can tell they're actually just loyal to their king, because as soon as T'Challa we saw this in Civil War. As soon as T'Challa found out, like, oh, it wasn't real, he changed completely. Like you could see him go like, and his perspective changed. So that's how we started off this episode. It was fucking amazing. It was beautiful. That shocked me. Other things that I want to point out, I love that
the line "You're free" hits way better than the first episode where the psychologists say, oh, what happens when I do all the necessary means? And she's like, well, you're free. They never felt like that was freedom to him. Was freedom was Maneo was basically almost like, well, ready if you're gonna be initiated, and just said those words out loud, and him reliving every single part of his life and not not engaging. Es como que that's where you were free, man. Eso es que tú te convertiste como
that was
una
amazing.
Persona. That
was amazing. I loved that was a great conversation. I love Zemo in this episode is just amazing. Fucking love the man. John Walker coming in like he owns the place. I both
quite
love
literally.
And hate
it's
this
almost
guy.
like I'm running the show. You're like, no, you're not.
Yeah, dude, God, there's just so many things we can talk about right now. But I feel like the theory we had last episode, where I said that Zemo was going to steal one of the serums. He didn't have it, but turns out that the girl, I forgot her name. Shit.
Carly.
Was it Marley, right? Carly, she had the other ones, and she had a whole fucking bag.
Yes.
And I love, dude, Zemo in this show. I'm like, I love this. I'm not even pissed. He's just fucking smart. He's being logical, and I love that in villains. It was beautifully said.
And he's logical because it makes sense. It's not because he's a smartass. Es porque he really, especially when he's telling to Sam, Mira, like, you can't talk your way out of her.
No,
she's gone. Can't. The only way to do this is to end her. You're going, no, there must be another way.
Yeah, and I don't care. Like, just lock her up. But I mean, then again, she has a super soldier serum. So can you really lock up a person like that?
Exacto.
I don't agree with Zemo's extremes, but I do agree with his philosophy. Like, you can't keep people like this. So we did say that John Walker was going to end up with a super soldier serum, and he was going to, have the power. However, I love how it's the fact that he found one, slipped one, and we knew as soon as he was like, and I that happened as soon as like he's done fighting with Dara Milaje. That was my favorite scene of the whole episode. That was my favorite scene.
When he put his hand on her shoulder, and then he got an ass whoop.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is that this showed a lot of things. It showed that Sam is much better at being Captain America with no soldier serum, because he blocked 4 consecutive shots from the Dora Milaje, no problem. My guy was just gun. Like he was all over. He was just like Sam just went blah, easy, nice, quick blocks. And then you see fucking John Walker just getting his ass whooped,
even with the fucking like shield, like I can't even fight
this. Bucky goes like, looking good, Walker.
Looking good, Walker.
I just fucking enjoy. Like, I love how like Walker gets as large, like he's honest, obviously, and then like keep being like, here's something. That shit was so good, man. I was like, yeah, have him get his ass beat.
So Zemo's secret. Okay, so there's obviously, I'm gonna go into theory here. Zemo's obviously has a secret agenda. What do you guys think that is? Because we do have a shot where Bucky, gives Zemo like a gun, but then he drops the bullet. That's what we've seen in the trailer. That scene will probably come. I think that's going to come at the end of the show.
Most likely.
But what do you think Zemo's agenda is going to be now?
I think, like, I don't know, actually. He's going to probably be on the loose. Like, he's going to be on the loose, and he's already halfway with like his goal, like, you know, trying to get rid of like super soldiers, because, you know, he broke all those vials except for the one he missed. I can't imagine what he's gonna do after this. I think probably join the Thunderbolts, but aside from that, like, I can't think of anything else.
Okay, so I mean, again, I agree. I don't know what he's gonna do now, because I know he's probably gonna try and kill Carly, but that's not succeeding. Let's see what else. Okay, last theory I guess we can think of right now. What do you think is gonna happen with John Walker? Because he broke, he snapped, he killed a man. Oh, he took the serum, of course. He had the power.
He took the serum before going into the building.
I think he took the serum when he was talking with
Battlestar?
his partner. Yeah. I think he had already taken the serum by then. That's why he asked him, like,
okay.
Hey, would you
because I was like, there is no point in the show, or at least in this shot,
to show him
to show him like, okay, no, he did this beforehand.
Yeah.
Which like makes sense why he asked, which makes sense actually why he asked, would you take it? Like, oh, so already took it. You're just kind of trying to have that other person telling you yes, right? Tú mismo diga,
exactly.
Did the right thing.
He was asking for validation at that point.
Which is weird because it kind of goes on basically the undertones of this entire show, where it's like, come on, man, like, why the fuck are you like juicing yourself for doing what exactly?
Yo, basically because he thinks that that's what he needs to be respected.
But he's going about it the wrong ways.
That's the whole point. And the fact that he killed someone and everyone saw, the whole world saw this. How do you think America's going to respond to this? Because they can't have a man be called Captain America tainting their name. Captain America doesn't kill.
I've said, before recording con Louis, that, again, not that I want to go political, but con bien tongue-in-cheek, how this show kind of gives you a glimpse of reality within this fictional world, or this fictional recreation of, you know, the world, of how the shield could represent the American flag painted by a foreign blood.
Or
an enemy that you think it's an enemy. He goes about it como que sumamente narrow-minded, only on the mission, and the mission is to seek vengeance. And this is where it differentiates between Steve. Steve has had his ass kicked, has had friends lose, has basically been dealt the worst deck of cards against him, but never once draw blood on anybody. And even
except you know, the Nazis, but I mean, come on.
Claro.
It was war.
It was war. Pero por decirte, the similarities with the Civil War shot al final, almost at the end, cuando coge a Iron Man, hizo la misma mierda. Could have killed him, knew where to go. He actually
could have killed.
He strike down el arc reactor.
Yeah,
so you know where to fucking like jank it up and kill him, pero no lo hizo. And this man, no hesitation, only through, again, being as narrow-minded and as close to the mission as possible, because he didn't give him any time to reason. Only said he wasn't me. And I know you're a cinema buff and you like to look at the angles and color and all that shit. They only spoke the last two lines are two things. Where is she? Indicating where's Carly. And at the end,
it wasn't me.
The guy was begging twice. It wasn't me. Until he strikes down onto him, and every time is the close. So the shot is up.
Yeah.
Seeing his point, like the guy's point of view, seeing he is high up above, and then like a very close shot arriba, where he's just looking down on just the enemy in sight, and having everyone not even understanding where the fuck he is, by the way, porque él está en la plaza afuera.
Dude,
so no está viendo nadie. Y yo,
no.
Oh no!
I'm like, I got super pumped when he got the serum. I was like, okay, I want to see this guy fight like for real now. Like,
he fucking blew up a cinder block cuando le tiraron. Yo,
I mean that was technically the shield, but he had the strength to hold back.
See,
and I love that. He threw the shield to his back. He this guy broke his back right now.
See?
Tosses him over. What I love is the final shot at the angle that they shot it. So that's obviously to show how great he is. So they're showing him, which is an interesting shot, because what they're showing us is how he's feeling. He feels like he's on top of the world right now. He feels like he's the most powerful thing ever, and it's because of that shot that they gave us. And it also gives us, obviously, it works with showing us the blood and the shield and all that. But he thinks right now that he's good. Like he did what was supposed to happen. Like
I wonder if they'll get into that in the next episode, where someone's gonna point at him being like, yo, you shouldn't have done that, and he's just like, hey, that was a criminal, I did my job, so back off. I want to see if they touch on that.
I'm pretty sure they will.
I will assume that they'll have a shot of whoever the agencies are going to get at him, or maybe he's gonna go rogue. My stance is that he'll probably go rogue, knowing que no está haciendo cosas by the book, because the entire situation en este episodio, I know that's him alone. No one is making him do this. Él lo está haciendo off the books. Mira, ¿dónde está Joaquín Sam? Traquéalo. We'll go for them because, say, no one in the
this mission was off the book, but the people are gonna know because of the they took the videos.
Which is why I'm like, I don't know if he'll actually face not repercussions. I don't know if he's gonna face them. I just think como que siento.
No, I feel like he will. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna touch on that subject. At this point, I don't know. Oh, and one thing I want to say, when they took Bucky's arm off, his face. So I found it funny, and I was amazed. But I saw a tweet, and then we discussed it with the people I saw the episode.
I'm annoyed how you, Kevin, everyone working at Marvel, you know Wakandan language more than us. You've transcribed and translated everything except that last line, you motherfuckers.
You want to know like what happened there? It's like why Bucky's reaction was so like in awe. It's because they made it safe to it. They didn't trust him. He felt betrayed. He felt like it hurt because it's a safeguard to take off the arm. The Wakandans didn't trust him either.
So they could be saying como que we don't trust you or something como que algo.
Yeah, no, I don't know if that's what they're saying, but that's his reaction alludes to that.
It's almost but think about it, because he does feel like you could have done this.
Exactly.
Whenever you want it, like I didn't even know how to do this.
The Wakandans had a safeguard for Bucky,
even the lock mechanism seems so advanced for him to even.
Dude, it was like a couple of pressure points, and I thought like, what are they gonna do?
Diablo, cabrón, what the fuck?
And they just took the arm off, and he was like, wow, like they had a way of stopping him because they didn't trust him.
Something that Luis pointed out about this episode, that when he said it, I was like, dog, you are connecting some crazy shit. Was, if you want to say, go ahead, Luis. The thing about The World Is Watching, how it correlates with Black Panther.
In Black Panther, where the car scene with Klaus, he then goes, "Mercy, King," and everyone was watching him. Every breath I take, I own. He says something.
Every breath you take is mercy, and then Okoye tells him, "My king not here. The world is watching.
The world is watching." So it's basic parallels to just, hey, the world is watching, and you're not even taking mercy upon yourself. Nope. You're just taking vengeance and justice upon yourself. Which again, I completely understand why. Okay.
Like I know why he went berserk. But like
he went about it the wrong.
He went about it the wrong way. He went with vengeance, and you can't be vengeful when you have.
And to top it all off, the man. Okay, by the way, beforehand, this is the same. Obviously secondary character, where he says, I look up to Captain America. He died by Captain America. Like that. Fuck. You can't write that like any better than
legit.
These next two episodes are interesting because we don't have a lot, but we have a lot to know.
We have a lot, yeah. It's going to be interesting.
The película not a lot, and sentido like we don't have a lot of episodes to kind of flesh out. It's just
no, we have 2 episodes left. Yeah, I feel so. To finish this, and I don't want the episode to be super long, but my theories for like the end of the show right now, I feel like Zemo's going to be let loose. Like Bucky's going to find him in the shrine, in the shrine, the memorial. That's where he's going to find Zemo, and he's just going to let him go. I feel like Sam's gonna keep the shield, but he's not gonna take the Captain America mantle.
Okay.
Nope. They're gonna keep the shield for another successor, hopefully Patriot. But he's gonna keep the shield. He's gonna train and everything, but I don't think he's gonna take the mantle of Captain America. But he's gonna be roaming solo as always. Probably go back to Wakanda and be the White Wolf officially.
I would love to see that. Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to show the Power Broker in this in this series. I hope they do, but the fact that he's announced is pretty interesting. And
they've hinted so.
That's it. I feel like the Flag Smashers are still going to be a problem. Like if the Flag Smashers just going to stay like being their own thing.
They won't end. They will continue.
I don't feel like any of the villains in the show are going to end here. There's no way. It's too much of an impact to make it end like right there.
Right. Considering that the show is tying up with the films and actually tying up the whole, hey, everyone went back after 5 years and everyone is just all out here at once, so the whole GRC will still have an impact because again you are rebuilding, restoring, rebuilding.
Again, I don't feel like any of the villains are going to be defeated. I feel like they're going to be detained or something, but I don't think they're going to be defeated. But I mean that's just what I think. I don't know. It's been one of the greatest episodes by far, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. That was tough. This is gonna be interesting. By the way, for the record, if you don't know, we're gonna have the last 2 episodes. We will have an after show as well, and for the last episode, we are gonna be talking about the whole series in over on our podcast. So make sure you follow us on our socials. With that said, I mean, that's been it for this after show episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when we release new videos. Thank you guys so much. Have a nice one.